is getting from bad to worse with every passing minute. Not only the flood water that has entered the gates of the national capital, but yes, due to the closure of roads, there is heavy traffic jam that has engulfed several districts of the national capital. Currently, I am reporting from near the Jhelmil metro station area, where if I could just show you in the visuals, this is a traffic jam that is continuing for miles and miles ahead. There is no end to this traffic jam that has happened. In fact, people have been stuck in this jam for more than hour and a half, and this is very close to the Kashmiri Gate bus terminus. Now remember, there are several roads that have been closed due to the flood waters that have entered the national capital. On the other hand, there are several roads that have been closed because of the movement of Kavadiya during this holy month of Sawan, and hence there are very limited roads that are now left to the administration and for the people of Delhi to travel upon, and that is the reason why we are seeing such massive traffic snarls happening across the north district of the national capital and also in several parts of the east district of the national capital as well. There is very little that the administration and the local traffic police or the local police could do at this point in time, because the situation is getting from bad to worse with every passing minute. Now that since the Delhi CM has come out and said that the water might start residing after 4 p.m, we can expect some sort of relief to come in from tomorrow. But today is a very hectic day for the people of Delhi, because once they leave their home, there is no fixed time as to when they can reach their destination, because this is a situation that is not only happening out here at the place where I'm standing, but across the north district of the national capital, because several roads leading from Haryana, Punjab, close to the river Yamuna, low-lying areas, all those roads have been closed, keeping in mind the safety of the passengers. But yes, the kind of situation that has developed on the roads that have opened, that is something very scary, and also something that the administration is looking into at this point in time. But yes, it remains to be seen as to how quickly can this situation be solved, because this traffic jam seems to have no end whatsoever. If you see the manner in which the vehicles are lined up one after the other, just hoping that they could make some headway and reach their destinations. And this is the story of each and every person who is stuck in these traffic jams since morning. Since more than 2 hours, people have been stuck over here trying to reach their destinations. But yes, no headway has been made, nowhere to go. Vehicles are not moving at all because of the traffic congestions that have been happening and because of the roads that have been closed across the national capital. So yes, it remains to be seen as to how quickly can this traffic jam be resolved. But yes, at this point in time, the situation doesn't seem to be favoring the people of the national capital, and it's going from bad to worse with every passing minute and as the peak hour hits its peak out here in the national capital. If you listen to the ministers of the government, they have already raised their hands, and they have in fact they have given up and said that since this is a record breaking shower that has happened out here in the national capital, and the levels of Yamuna have broken all records, there is very little that human can do. This is something that was said on record by Atishi Marlina, who is one of the ministers in the Delhi cabinet. So yes, you can see the perspective of the government in this entire matter. Most of the government officials have already given up as to trying to control the situation, because they say that since all records have been broken, there is very little that they can do. What they have done is that they have closed the places, they have closed the areas where there is a lot of water logging that has happened. In fact, low-lying areas near the Yamuna, they have closed those areas. Now, since those roads have been closed, alternate routes have been given. These alternate routes actually merge the traffic of 2-3 routes into one route, and that is the reason why we are seeing such a situation that has developed over here. On the other hand, the holy month of Sawan is also going on, and before even the floods had hit the national capital, there were several roads that were already closed to facilitate the movement of Kavadiyas in this entire route. Because remember, hundreds and thousands of devotees actually travel from the national capital and NCR region towards Haridwar and other holy places to offer their prayers to Lord Shiva, and hence many roads were closed to facilitate their movements, and hence the traffic that was going on that roads, that traffic was also diverted into other areas as well. Now, since water has also entered, there is flooding, Kavadiyas are also moving. There is very little hope for the people of Delhi to manage their traffic. There is very little hope for the administration to manage the traffic, and that is the reason why we are seeing such stories coming from across the national capital, especially in the northern district of the national capital and the eastern district of the national capital.